Hello， 大家好，我是沃，我们要去玩我们的2K18的 NG 马卷，设定一下，12分钟。题该在里面，之前在里面调过，好像就有了。我都习惯手动。还有什么要调吗？商业应该是还好。来看一下，没有选项。来吧。
I'm here with DeMar DeRozan in the very sunny and beautiful Los Angeles. And today you are here filming for the 2K18 My Career Scene.
DJ!
Yo, who's that?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Hey, what up, DeMar? What's going on, baby?
How did that go?
More fun than I even expected.
You didn't have to stick to a script. Was
随便
that difficult?
我不知
No,
道
I think that was
No?
the best part because it came out, genuine, and it was.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Pre-game show?
Hello, basket.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles. And both teams are pretty loaded in the front court. Chris, that was your neck of the woods, wasn't it? What's it like in there for the big fellas?
Oh, man, they're going to need a lot of ointment after this game. It's going to be a lot of banging. You're going to be sore. You got to bring your big boy hat. No tears. Don't cry to the ref. Just get ready to wrestle. Let's just manhandle each other. Let's have some fun inside.
I bet you were sore after many games, weren't you, with all the contact inside that lane?
Oh, man, can you imagine taking an elbow from a Matumbo or Shaq right in your sternum? You come home and you look at your body sometimes, you're like, what is this hockey? So it's really physical in there. A lot of stuff fans kind of don't see, but you gotta love it. You gotta be ready for it every night.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans.
Yep.
The star big men pair of Davis and Cousins are up front. Holiday out there with Tony Allen. And it's Hill in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Holiday. Cousins with a screen for Holiday. Down low, here's Davis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Break from his one-and-done season at Kentucky, leading college basketball in block shots. We knew Anthony Davis could dominate defensively, but did you have any idea he'd be this good offensively?
None. I mean, with his length and athleticism, you need to have an impact as a finisher. But the way his shooting has developed, it has been remarkable. Now, granted, this was a guy that at one point was recruited to play point guard coming out of high school, but he's playing more like a shooting guard with his skill set.
Allen dishes to Hill. Davis setting the pick for Hill. And Whiteside sends it back. Pass break, the Lakers. Ingram's running. Here's Ball. No good from outside. So it's the Pelicans now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
It's almost like a field goal kicker missing after all the hard work he's put in. It's a frustrating way to go down.
Lopez outside. There's the pick. And the pass to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Lopez a screen. That gives them the lead. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hill has the open look. Again, missing Hill.
Opening up 1 for 4 is definitely not the ideal start they were hoping for.
Kicks it to Whiteside. It's Ingram on the wing. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Okay, 4 for 5 from the floor right now. Wasting no time getting this offense rolling.
Screen by Cousins. And Holiday kicks to Cousins. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Coming off a terrific season. 2nd in blocks, 4th in scoring, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And as you said, just a notch below the leader in blocks last season, he gives a tremendous effort. Absolutely one of the best rim protectors in the league.
No fault to their offense at all yet. I mean, just 1 for 5 from the floor to start the game.
Now, here's Ball, guarded by Holiday. Now, here's Ball, and the jam by Whiteside.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
And Ball comes to help. Passes to Cousins to stop the run. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Lakers leading by 7. Ball, the pass to Whiteside. Here's Lopez. Ball kicks to Ingram. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Cousins dishes to Holiday. Good. That's Cousins picking up the assist. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, that's the maturation of Cousins' game. Everyone knows he can score the ball, but he's starting to show great strides in his passing.
Lopez outside. Whiteside, a screen on Allen. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
Holiday, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that. And when you look at the Pelicans, you got to expect for them to be one of the top defensive teams in the league. You've got the Twin Towers down low, and Drew Holiday is in the top handful, I think, of defensive point guards in the league.
Allen with the screen for Holiday. Now the feed to Cousins. Pass to Allen. It's tipped.
Oh, Middleton.
Middleton touched it last.
起不来。
And so here is New Orleans, trailing by 4. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. No good, shot missing. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Andrew Holiday at 6'4", great size for the point guard position.
And his height enables him to cover shooting guards. At the same time, he does a great job of keeping smaller players in front of him.
Hill passes to Davis. Allen kicks to Holiday. Fires it up. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Holiday's got 7 points in the game. Los Angeles is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Now Ball. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Whiteside kicks to Ball. Oh, Whiteside in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Rondo dishes to Cousins. Feeds to Holiday. Pocket 6. Cousins with a screen on Middleton. Holiday the pass to Cousins. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Cousins has got his first basket of the night.
And as long as you get Cousins the ball in the right place when he's rolling, he'll handle the rest.
Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and
要根
in.
本不贴上来，我也传不了给 Y 赛，只能自己来了。
And so here is New Orleans.
Lonzo Ball.
4-point game. And here's Rondo. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Inside, here's Davis. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Ball with it. He has 6. The kick out to Lopez over Rondo. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Holiday kicks to Cousins. Holiday against Middleton. And Holiday, here we go. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
I love seeing Cousins give up his body on that play with the pick. He will do whatever it takes to get his teammates good looks at the rim.
And the jam by Whiteside.
有 Y 赛真的好打太多了。
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Rondo dishes to Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Davis kicks to Rondo. Screen by Cousins. And Hill has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 4. Middleton inside the 3-point line. They get it back. The shot's good from Lopez.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Davis with a screen on Lopez. Hill drives in. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Ingram. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times. Having an easy bucket in the paint.
哎，没有，我说错了，还好。
Zubac is checked in for Whiteside. Nance comes in for Brook Lopez. Lee's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Seth Curry in for Ball. And then for New Orleans, Miller comes in for Hill. And Moore subbed in for Drew Holiday. And where the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and 3-point shot attempts so far for the Pelicans.
And a shot they haven't been looking for very much is that corner 3. And when they have, these been quick to kind of close out and deny it. And they've had to get their points from elsewhere.
And Nance kicks to Curry.
哇，没有跑出来。
Lee against Rondo. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Got a hand on it. Rondo with a clean look. And again, New Orleans has no up. McDermott, no one around him. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles.
That rebound was up for grabs to get, but his length really was the determining factor in him coming away with it.
Miller kicks to Davis. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter.
以前那个是3小，换个皮方。
Pass to Moore. Over Nance. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Another miss by Rondo. Lakers leading by 8. Curry passes to McDermott. Outside for Curry. Lee outside. He can't get that one to fall. And the Pelicans shooting just 26% early. And the Pelicans at last season's trade deadline making the big deal for DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, you look at Anthony Davis being paired with Cousins, and certainly on paper, you could make the argument that they've got the best 1-2 punch on the front line. in the league. Two Kentucky guys, great size and offensive skill in terms of their versatility. If they can surround them with shooters and some perimeter defense, I think this group could be scary.
And Nance kicks to McDermott. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pelicans trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Big boy strength right there, Kevin. Big boy move from Cousins right there. He feasts off of contact when he's coming up with a shot.
Nelson's checked in for Rajon Rondo. For New Orleans, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Dun, 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 dun.
Lee dishes to Nance. Screen by Lee. He kicks it to Curry. Hits the 3-point
叫 Curry 的就是准，
17
叫 Curry
seconds left in
的
the
就
first
是
quarter.
准。
Curry against Nelson. He dishes it to Cousins.
打什么？
More
这是
outside.
AD。我觉得我是守住了，
Good by Davis.
2
Davis has
秒
got 6.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
只领先6分。哦哦哦。
And now the second quarter just getting set to Pelicans trail by 6. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. The bigs inside, Davis and Cousins. Each one more is out there at Nelson, and it's Miller in at the small forward.
Well, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open 3 like that.
Ingram. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Brandon Ingram with the 7'3" wingspan. I mean, guard skills with the reach at the center, that gives him a lot of positional versatility.
And you talk about the versatility of Ingram. What position, Chris, do you think he's best fit for?
Well, you look at a guy like Kevin Durant.
我现在要罚球才3罚2中。
I mean, that might be a mode for Ingram.
Nelson outside. Screen by Cousins. There's the double team from Whiteside. Lopez with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. Lopez, no luck. Pelicans trail by 7. Nelson kicks to Cousins. Davis against Lopez. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he gets it back. Just 5 on the clock.
守到了吧？哇，这样还给他进。
High off the rim and drops. That's now 8 points for Anthony Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Yep.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense.
Team
Everyone
ball.
working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
And it's more penetrating.
他其实慢慢走就走进来了，你根本不用切入啊！我看你慢慢就进来了。2K 呀，一堆 bug。
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Pelicans do have their challenges, but Anthony Davis remains committed to winning in New Orleans. He said, "I love it here. I don't plan on leaving. Yes, I fit into that old school category where I want to try to win where I start my career. That's always been a goal of mine. My goal is to bring a championship here." Kevin?
And David, loyalty does go a long way. Davis is a perfect guy to build your team around. He wants to win. Ian Clark's checked in for New Orleans. The dish to Middleton. Lopez a screen.
有了吧？
Middleton can't get it to go.
You can't fault him for taking the 3 when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot up.
Nelson kicks to Davis. Dishes it to Cousins. And Whiteside sends
想
it
干
back.
嘛？想脱鸡
And
呀
it's the Lakers on the break. Launches it. Kept alive.
Yep.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Davis, the pass to Nelson. Miller kicks to Davis. Over Lopez. And it's sent back by Lopez. And again, no good by New Orleans. Los Angeles leading by 8. Ball dishes to Ingram. He feeds it to Ball. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Ball's got 9.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Chris, you had to deal with different injuries during your playing career. Some guys get hit by the injury bug, and some others avoid it their whole career. Do you think that staying healthy, Chris, is a skill, or is it just luck of the draw?
我对位置谁啊？太矮了吧。
I really can't answer that. When you look
这
at
是
a guy like
是
Jordan,
学勇士吗？死亡五条。
one time, or you know, I do think when you take care of your body and you prepare, that you can definitely stave off.
我是要跟 Lopez，
But at the
我是要
same
跟
time,
Lopez。
I think it's the luck of the draw. If you're a guy like myself and you're rebounding in the paint, and there are a lot of feet under you, you're gonna come down on someone's ankle and twist your ankle. So we've seen a lot of non-physical injuries, a lot of injuries that just seem to happen out of nowhere. When you look at George's injury with the Olympics that time, or you look at a guy like Steph Curry with his ankle injuries that he had back in the day. So I really can't answer that. That's a great question. It's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? But I would just say this, no matter how hard you work, it takes a little bit of luck to be successful. I think we all would say that. So I would lean on more so the side of luck than necessarily being prepared and not having an injury.
Good answer. Lakers leading by 11. And there's the pass to Lopez.
我的
Here's Ingram.
啊
A lot of contact on that one, so
AD
he'll shoot
2犯
2 here. Hey, Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Fourth, Anthony Davis.
And looking
罚球
back,
能力
his
蛮差
points
的。
per game really underscored the
这是我个人问
fact
题。
that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
The second chance effort, he
后
lays
面
it
就
in.
抢到。
Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kicks it to Middleton. Right side a screen.
哦，外塞，
Whiteside's got the lead up to 12 now.
没有
for
外
the
塞差
Lakers.
好多。
They
无论是
need a
防守
good
还是
offensive
进攻。
possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nelson, the pass
不会
to
投了吧
Davis.？
哦，
Second chance shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For New Orleans, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Chris, you see some of the rookies coming into the league. They need to put on more weight. They need to build up a little bit. And how aggressive saying that were you looking to add strength when you came into the NBA?
Well, I was fortunate that
没买到
I
犯
already
规。
had an NBA type body, and so I really didn't need to try to bulk up for the NBA. You know, I really disagree that a lot of guys got to get stronger. Look at Kevin Durant. You know, we all know the famous story about how trainers laughed at him when he got to the league. The
这是好
NBA
用
is unique in that. Do you
而且
have
我还用 Randall 加
can
如果
you
点
play?
把
So,
把
you
换
know,
过来，
Curry
这
doesn't
真
need
是
to put
赚，
on 25 pounds of muscle
绝
like
绝对
we've
赚。
seen. Durant doesn't need to put on 15 pounds of muscle. It's more about your game. It's more about your core and your balance. You'll pick up natural weight and natural strength as you go along. But how is your work ethic? Are you in the gym? Are you lifting? Are you working out? Are you getting stronger? That's great, but you don't have to necessarily try to become bigger and stronger. Just try to make sure you have game. That's most important.
哇，没钻过去底线，
And the call will
谁犯
be
规？
against Lonzo Ball.
这样我没有下手
Number
哎，
2 for him.
或者去对人哎，
Doesn't
这样就
want
犯
to
规
pick
了
up。a third foul before halftime.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for New Orleans. Hill kicks to Allen. New Orleans moving the ball around. Davis sets a
哎
screen.
哎，八级臭八级，
From 10 feet out. No good from Clark. Lakers leading by 12. Here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far. The kick out to Lopez. Banked in off the glass. Lopez has got 6 points.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And we all know Brook Lopez can score in the post. And he might be just as valuable working from the elbow and running in that pick and pop action. And checking out the numbers for England. How he did last season was in at about 9 points per 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Year one, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself, but talent-wise, he's definitely got it in.
Brook Lopez coming over to the Lakers this past summer in a deal for D'Angelo Russell. Strange to see Lopez not in a Nets uniform as he had been with the team so long, but he is someone this team wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers saw a strong center to help take this team to the next level. Lopez gives you a lot and doesn't need a lot, so it'll be a big help with the maturing of this young Lakers core.
And that one falls for Clark. Chris, you have to like Ian Clark as a source of instant offense who's found his spot in this league as a deadly scoring option coming off the bench. A very efficient scorer.
Very efficient from the floor and from deep. He's a little undersized at his position, but you cannot leave him alone on the perimeter, even for a second.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Lee kicks to Curry. Zubac's with it. Davis is there. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
觉得可怜。
Pelicans trail by 15.
还会有拿去拆弹。
Davis sets a screen. To the inside. The kick out to Hill. Here's Clark. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
我太早跳了。
Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 13.
战术之前还蛮好用的，怎么突然又不行？
Curry dishes to Lee. Back to Curry.
没有犯规啊！
To get that one. Great D that time from Davis. Clark the pass to Hill. Fires the 3. No good from Clark.
Some very slack defending, playing with fire to leave him that open beyond the arc.
Keeps it alive. Curry in the foul. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice. He snuck a hand in there. That's the great anticipation he brings.
没想到 AD 没抢到，可我 Curry 抢到了。
Davis setting the pick for
小颗。
And it's Davis at the elbow.
要是我画干那样转身，后面的人早就把球抄走了。
Davis setting the pick for Hill.
哎，他不会进的。
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
他会投外线。
Hill's got 5 points so far.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Sinks the 3-pointer.
叫 Curry 也都可以这样，一个 SY 以后就投了。
He's gotten off to a hot start in this second.
应该啊。
Pelicans trail by 15.
那个协防真是我看不懂，我真的是看不懂。
And another 3 for New Orleans.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that one up.
To the paint. And then shoots it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Davis with a screen on Nance.
Yep. You too. 这跳得赢吗？
And here are the Pelicans
我尽力了。
Curry against Rondo.
啊 ，Rondo 会不会投3分球？
6 on the shot
没在
clock.
怕。哦，
It's hauled in by Los Angeles, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Out to Lee.
我不敢。
Passes it to Nance. Back to Lee. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hill's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The feed to Clark. Whistle on the play, bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
为什么2K 都做到18了，还是一堆 bug？
Some changes for New Orleans. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Anthony Davis, and it's Etuan Moore checking in for Allen. Curry kicks to Lee.
完了，
Back to Curry. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to Lee. Launches a three. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
But once Lee catches the ball in rhythm, he only needs a second to get his shot off.
Rondo against Curry. Rondo kicks to Moore. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
哎，球掉。
109 left to play here in the half. There's a screen. Curry dishes to Nance.
Yeah.
Slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Rondo kicks to Cousins.
反正我就是不下手去犯规啊，就是尽量贴他。
Oh, the body control of Cousins knows how to get hit and still finish off the shot.
Curry passes it to Lee. Feeds it to Nance. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lee kicks to Curry.
战术是这样的吗？
Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. And a wide open look for Lee. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Miller's checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Rajon Rondo.
就好好打一波就好。
20 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
再来一次。
Now here's Curry. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Phoenix.
And where I thought he was out of his mind was the playmaking. Time and time again, he set his teammates up for the easy bucket.
Here's Hill.
哎，大哥，你不回防打！
With the assist that time.
可恶！
And it's 7 points for Hill.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim.
我想说很直，弹上去会不会下来？就进了。
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have an exhilarated home crowd joining us for our halftime. A tremendous game we're seeing from Hassan Whiteside. He had 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 blocks. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
AD 也10分13
best part of their performance has been their offensive rebounding. So often it's overlooked, but you get 2 quality shots because of your effort. That is a difference.
That about.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our...
Drew Holiday.
Now Holiday. Whiteside is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Ball. And it's Ingram in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Allen kicks to Cousins. Lock at 6. Over Whiteside, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Pass to Lopez. Fires for 3. And New Orleans will come the other way.
And for the Lakers, new leadership in the front office starting midway through last season. For a franchise that had lost some of his luster, the hope is they can return to their winning ways.
Here's Ball. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Ball's got 11 points.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
Allen with the screen for Holiday.
He kicks it
to Allen. Davis sets a screen. Allen outside. Screen by Cousins. Allen drives in, and he banks in the layup. 5 points in the game. And Chris, we're not accustomed to seeing top free agents spurn the Lakers, but that's what's been happening the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, there's different reasons. I mean, it's drafting. Some players want to go other places. The fact that the looming shadow of Kobe Bryant there. But we'll see if they can turn things around.
Pelicans trail by 13. Down low, Davis. Slam draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And the New Orleans Pelicans last season with one of the worst offensive rebounding percentages.
It improved somewhat with DeMarcus Cousins coming in, but I think really it's the team's philosophy, though. They value getting back in transition more than they value a chance to attack that offensive glass.
Right side against Cousins.
11
feet away, and it's in off the backboard.
Oh, they're getting terrific high percentage looks at the basket to begin this half. 4 or 5 so far.
Ball dishes to Whiteside, and the shot goes in. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And when he gets his points within the flow of the offense, that efficiency is
我好像还没喊过暂停，因为我已经把教练调掉了。
Well, Chris, you played for a number of coaches in your storied career. What's the one thing that the average NBA fan doesn't give coaches enough credit for, would you say?
Wow. I would say they don't give coaches enough credit for understanding players, and not just how players play, but understanding players' moods, understanding the idiosyncrasies of the guys just being. Just the fact that they're totally immersed in basketball. So the fact that you may have a guy that knows offense, I mean, coach knows offense, he knows defense, he knows styles of plays, he knows more than the offense he's bringing to the table. So I would just say I think the overall knowledge and years put in to be is probably the most underestimated attribute by fans.
That's great. And Holiday kicks to Hill. Cousins with a screen for Hill.
叫我犯规。
Basket count, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just physical basketball, guys.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And here is Ball. 11 points in the game. Lopez kicks to Ball. Lopez a screen for 3. Middleton good on the 3-point shot. Middleton's got 8 points.
Yeah, and Ball is an incredibly gifted passer. Just excels at getting his guys going.
Screen by Cousins. Davis kicks to Holiday. He dishes it to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. From the high post. And it's on Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the league.
And foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
New Orleans making a switch here. Nelson's checked in. The kick out to Lopez. Traps in the tray. He's got 12.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Davis sets a screen. Holiday the pass to Davis. Nelson left side. Cousins inside. He's covered by Whiteside.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
And Lopez gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here is Nelson, guarded closely. The dish to Cousins. Allen with it.
我觉得我抓的蛮漂亮的，示范了。Tony Allen
uses his speed and strong hands to just annoy offensive players.
不扒了。
And the Lakers have picked second in the draft now for 3 consecutive years. Out of all the players they've acquired, Chris, who do you think has the chance to be the best? Ingram or Ball?
Well, I definitely like Ingram. I think his upside, his potential, his athletic.
He's
wiry. They played him a little at point last year. His rookie season wasn't dominant, but that doesn't mean anything. I really like his game. But I really like Lonzo Ball. I think he brings that talent and leadership. I think he has the talent to become that franchise player. Magic thinks that.
跟着我一起掩护。
Back to Nelson. Shoots the three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Nelson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's the shot Nelson's always relied on, and it served him well. He works nonstop on the perimeter, finding the space he needs to get good looks from beyond.
No good.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
The kick out to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Here's
不要
pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter. And it's Whiteside off the drive.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
还可以继续用1队。我习惯都是有1队跟2队，然后直接这样换来换去的。因为这样我也比较知道要打什么战术会比较好。拿一下，对，没错。外塞不是要跑？我被骗了，怎么办？
Here's Miller.
我不敢打。
Miller's got his first 2 points.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Ball kicks to Whiteside. Shoots. And it's Ingram missing. Pelicans trail by 13.
又来一次。
Here's Miller.
反正我就贴着啊，我跳就好。
Miller's got his second bucket.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Well, you want to know what this is? This is just an example of a team that is on the same page on offense. They really get the ball moving as quickly as possible once they get it.
Right side of screen. No coverage that time. And 11 points for Chris Middleton.
It looked as if he would never find his game after that awful first half start, but he's really hitting his stride in the second.
Holiday dishes to Davis.
的确会被裁掉。
Screen by Cousins. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For 3, Middleton. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 14. Miller kicks to Nelson.
Defense. 怎么1-8吗
Holiday against Middleton. Fires from 14. No good off the back of the rim. LA has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Lopez against Cousins. And the dunk by Lopez.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Nelson outside. Screen by Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday with the 3. Another miss by Holiday. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Ingram. He's got 9. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingram's got 11.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Nelson kicks to Cousins. Over Whiteside, and Whiteside sends it back. Middleton against Holiday. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, and the Pelicans after 2015 had some high expectations with superstar Anthony Davis, but last year was a bit of a disappointment, and it forced them to kind of pull the trigger and go out and land DeMarcus Cousins. So their fortunes now, I think, are going to be held by those 2 anchors on the front line.
Greg, what would you say is the key for the Pelicans to get back in the playoff mix?
There's several. I think rebounding was a big problem. The trade for Cousins should help in that area, and every team needs more shooting. But I think in particular, this group does. And then first and foremost, look, you got to stay healthy. Hard to figure out what you have when you never get a chance to see it.
我觉得我也可以把这战术换掉，感觉实用性好像不大。
An easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 10.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's
我
what
看他
can
跟
make
检
the
的时候试
extra
看看，
pass.
果然是不
Play
行。
the facilitator.
Here's more. Good D by Lee.
哎，好，超级妙
Lakers
传
lead。by 18. Curry kicks to Nance. Back to Curry. There's the triple.
哎，叫科里应该都很准啊。
New Orleans gone 1 of 4 and 3-point shots here in the third.
不要停下来。
Here's Davis.
哦，还不硬来。
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Chris, the team you spent the most time with in your career, the Sacramento Kings, what was it like playing in a smaller market? And do you think that's changed for star players today?
You know, I love playing for the city of Sacramento and the fans. Because we were a small market, I think we had some of the most passionate fans that I've ever seen in the NBA. But it was also tough, especially playing on the West Coast. You're the second of the late game on the East Coast. Many people don't see you. You don't have necessarily the support of everyone else because you're not in the largest city. So it definitely could be tough. But when you're playing a team like the Lakers or you're playing other Goliaths, you love it and you embrace that small David type aspect. And so I do think it's changed because of social media. I think it's changed because of the internet and specifically the apps that you can now go into the locker room before and after the game. You can get a guy's thoughts right after he made a big shot or missed a big shot. And so I think if you would have had those tools, maybe it'll be different. But I think now definitely it really doesn't matter what market you play in. I mean, we were a small market at the time, but look, since it's been the OKCs and other teams that kind of have made everybody excited about basketball. So I don't think market plays that big of a part as far as your exposure and how much fans get to see you anymore.
Good
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
Zubac kicks to McDermott. Nance a screen. Lee outside.
为什么他的 timing 我一直抓不到？我一直觉得很久啊，可该又很快。哎，这里。守住了。
The Lakers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Lee outside. They get it back.
Yep.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And those second chance
因为我替补队都射手，所以有机会就等着出手。
when you can get them.
Outside Rondo.
我还不包你。
Rondo is doubled. Now here's Cousins. Zubac defending. No good from Cousins.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
Middleton. Whiteside. 哦，通耶人。
And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Guys, we got to be more solid, okay?
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Ejuan Moore is out there with Hill. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's and Rondo in at the point guard.
And you can see the play calling
拜托叫 Curry 你还敢放？
from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Right wing, Clark for 3. It's all in
哎，差点被捡走。
Lee outside. And something we see now in the modern NBA, Chris, is that players will try and recruit other players in free agency, sometimes almost leading up to free agency. How often do you think that happens now? And, how is that, say, different from when you played?
It's a lot different from when I played. I think guys wanted to play together, but we did not recruit or try to play together with each other because of the way that the rules were in collective bargaining.
Yes. 就是要买你饭啊！他才一饭。
Very close friend off the court. You wanted to beat him for bragging rights on the court. Back then, it was more of, can my team beat your team? Not can we play together. I tell you what, with friends that I had in the league at that time, that would have been pretty cool to play with some of my friends that I think were great players. But I just think it's just been a line in the sand. It's just changed. I think a lot of it's changed because we're playing basketball at younger ages. Guys are playing and traveling the country and know each other from ages 10, 11, 12. So they have honest, genuine friendships and really want to play together. And so I don't really think it's a problem. But it's interesting watching these super teams and how all of this is developing. It definitely didn't happen in my day, and I'm just now, I won't say getting used to it, but I'm just now recognizing that, man, it's okay to play with your friends, I guess.
Shot to stop the run. Allen's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Lee gets the
反正射手群有空档就给他们投吧。
On their perimeter shooters, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
He didn't let that first half get him down. He has come out firing on all cylinders to begin this second half.
To the middle, here's McDermott.
Yep.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
算我慢了一点点传，
Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket
还
to
不是
get
回
some
传。
momentum.
And they double up
包夹夹
Cousins. It's Allen on the wing.
这是完了。
New Orleans needs to get off a shot.
篮板是我的。
Rondo's shot is off. Here are the Lakers. They've got a 13-2 run goal. Curry against Rondo. Nance, the two offensive rebounds. Nance has got 4 points this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
换我先发回来玩一下，这里一直抄不到。其实我还打不停，可以回应我一下。
Dishes it to Hill. Over Nance. Hill, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. The pass to Zubac.
假动作，假动作，你。
Can't hit that one. Steve from Cousins. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
可恶，假动作又出手啊！
Rondo kicks to Hill.
我才轻轻按一下。
Here's Hill.
哎，我被挡住了。
Drops in the floater.
Floater's a tough shot.
就让我先发回来，不然我站起来
Los
蛮多。
Angeles calls timeout. Going back to your playing days, Chris. You were drafted by the Magic, but traded on draft day to the Golden State Warriors. If you had suited up for the Magic alongside Shaquille O'Neal, that would have been something.
Oh yeah, I would have tried to. You know, I think I would have been the first Westbrook. That was my goal. If I was playing with Big Shaq, just do your job, and I would have averaged a triple-double easily. I would have averaged a triple-double when you look at Dennis Scott. That would have been on the corner, Big Shaq up top, and that pick and roll right there. You're gonna have to guard me.
这战术真是蛮好用。
Throwing it up to a big fella. I love seeing people dunk.
这才2个空档，一个就 Middleton 刚那样跑出来，另外一个就是那个一开始 S1 以后 Ball 可能会有空档，这就2个。 是我防守上。
One shot.
Well, it seemed like destiny the Lonzo Ball would end up with the Lakers. He found his way to the team he grew up watching.
You know, and rarely do you see a team and player be such a perfect fit. But that's the case here, and the pressure will be on Lonzo to succeed in LA. Put a lot of faith in getting to the Lakers, and remember, he turned down workouts from every other team because he wanted to wear that Laker uniform. Jeez. Maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Yeah, it seemed like it's just a pretty thoughtless play on his part. All style, no substance.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating the whole game at a high level.
And you see defensively, when they try to patch something up, he exploits a
球不会掉
different，
真好。
Clark the pass
哎
to
哎，
Washington.
我在干嘛？
He doesn't hit that one.
啊，这个要投篮就给他投啊。
Take it the other way. Kicks to Ingram.
拜托，我中距离射手。
Questions
哎，
regarding
没
the
有，不
NBA's
是这样。
playoff format, Chris, if the division by conference is a good thing, or if we should open it up to even more teams. Should we even have divisions? If you were going to change anything, what might you change in the playoff format in any way?
Well, I tell you this, I would not add more teams, please.
好像慢慢的要进去。
You're gonna add more teams to watch
我们慢慢走就可以
more
进
bad
去。
teams. No, if you can't win almost 50% of your
啊，
games,
这个会
no
投篮。
Agreed.
I did hear one thing that was
记得好
kind
像
of
不大
interesting
一
is
样。
that what if you ranked the teams 1 through 16 in the playoffs? So that, yes, I still believe in divisions,
right?
Kev, because I want the season that matters,
不熟我。
you know, championships that matters for
不熟我就投篮
fans,
了。
you know, those type of things matter. So I want to keep those in there. But if you did 1 through 16,
哎哎，这样会犯规。
that way, so the last two teams didn't have to play the best competition until the end. I just think that might be interesting. You never know what type of matchups you may have. But I think we've been having some great basketball in the last 15 years. So I don't know if necessarily we really need to change anything about the playoffs.
Interesting observation.
篮板。
And he's good on the 3 ball. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage. But that's
哇
somewhat
塞，
of
真的是好
an
用
edge out
哇
there on
！7个
the
主攻，
perimeter.
哎，快大3元。
Check him.
They set the pick. Right wing from deep. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Nelson kicks to Ashik.
Ashik?
Back to Nelson.
Oh.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You can't find much better shot than that.
Ball dishes to Lopez. And you look at today's players, they have so many more ways to connect with their fans. But Chris, at times, do you think that creates added pressure for the players?
没有买到饭。
Every player has pressure. I don't know about added pressure, but I do think it's a different time with social media. You can hear it. So I think that you need to focus more if you're an athlete. But I don't think it adds more pressure. Because whether or not someone can type it or say it in your face or boo you at a game, you know, you're going to hear those words.
Cunningham passes to Ashik. He feeds it to Ajinça. Cunningham kicks to Ajinça. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws.
太轻松惬意了吧他。
Lakers setting a record last season for the most losses by 35 points or more in NBA history.
Yeah, fair to say that's not the kind of history you want to set. But Coach Luke Walton is accustomed to being on the winning side of those kind of beatdowns in Golden State. The team made a lot of moves in the offseason to try and avoid
我的欧洲步嘞。
Finishing up on the changes for New Orleans. Darius Miller comes in for Omer Ashik. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Ian Clark. Nelson outside.
有种你切进来。
Pass to Cunningham. Miller kicks to Nelson. There's a good screen.
哇，进了。
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And they double up Whiteside. Over Cunningham. There's the feed to ball. Pass to Whiteside.
我晕太多了，我晕太多了。
To the inside. Here's Lopez. And the rejection by Ajinça. Now, here is Nelson. He's tightly guarded. Count it.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. Ball dishes to Lopez. Feeds it to Ball. Lopez a screen for 3. Middleton The Lakers rebound.
He hasn't been his best this quarter.
New Orleans has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And it's Miller penetrating. It's deflected.
A 7'3" wingspan, Ingram's reach makes him a defensive factor.
Middleton
还是没买到犯规。
Well, for New Orleans, shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter, the offense looking a little rickety. Nelson outside. They set the pick. Pass to Cunningham. Ingram with the steal. Whiteside inside, working out of Jensen. Whiteside, no good. The Pelican shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Nelson, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
或者换错人。
4 points in the quarter. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Ball kicks to Ingram. Shot to stop the drought. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
The length of Ingram enables him to play over the top of his defenders.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water.
我要传给罗佩，已经来不及了。
Here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest,
晚上要下去吗？
was the incredible
已经9个火锅嘞。
performance on Whiteside.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brandon Ingram doesn't show a lot of emotion on the court. He keeps a pretty even keel.
Yeah, sleepy-eyed, soft-spoken. His face is hard to read. If you ask his coaches, though, he's a sponge, always paying attention and absorbing his surroundings.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Larry Nance has checked in for Whiteside. Lee comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Seth Curry in for Ball. And Nance kicks to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Miller with a wide open look. Drills it from outside.
哇，来不及了，
Very well
算了。
executed pick to give him
就9个
all
火锅吧。
kinds of space to get that one off.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Curry passes to Lee.
噔噔噔。
Back to Curry. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Whiteside， 猛猛的，看一下，23分，17个篮板，9个助攻，哇，14投11中。卢贝泽20分7篮板3超级2助攻，喂，太多助攻了吧？光这样就14个耶。密罗17分，11投5中，3分球，公里率10投4中，7投3中，3投1中，速度还不差。哦不，11分20个助攻，1个超级2个失误，也10比1的助攻比跟失误。哟，